of next month, Razer Support let me know that I'll be able to just use GeForce Experience to get a new driver, so that's a good thing to know. So I'm excited about that. These aren't the newest drivers because the new ones have had a bunch of issues with memory leaks or misallocated memory or whatever the issue was. So these are one before that, but yeah. So I actually have MSI Afterburn. I have everything installed now that I need to run some tests, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Battlefield runs. I'm going to be running all my benchmarks at the highest possible settings. I may not game ultimately on those super high settings, but I at least want you to get an idea of how this lifetime is performing. So I have on the top, I have the GPU temperature, I have percentage of use, I have the frequency it's running, the memory frequency, how much memory is being used, the frames per second, CPU temperature and usage, and then how much RAM is being used. I mean, the RAM is like whatever, but so I'm going to be playing single player to show you guys what's up with this and how it's running. Again, I don't have a mouse plug in. I'm not it will at least be an interesting test to see how this bad boy runs. I've really loved Battlefield so far. This is probably my favorite since 2. And I love Battlefield 4. I played the crap out of it, but it's nice to have a new challenge, some new things to figure out. So I'm really liking it so far. Yeah, and it looks amazing. I've been playing on the Titan X and SLI on my 3440 by 1440 ultra wide, and it's every time I play, it's just beautiful. I feel like every time a new Battlefield comes out, it's always a graphical notch in the belt. It really is beautiful. Try to keep the sound down here. I'll try to make it so you guys can actually hear me this time. That's been another issue. Alright, so here we go. The beginning of the first chapter. I probably won't make these videos too long because there's a lot of games I want to get to. Even tonight I'd like to upload 2 benchmark related games. But I do want to get enough time to see if there's any heat throttling and to see how the GPU performs. And then keep in mind, this is everything completely maxed out. You might as well double check to make sure everything's in order, but right resolution, right frequency, all that, everything's set to ultra, resolution scale to 100, and surprisingly, while I might turn something down when playing full, and again I'm playing on the trackpad, so I can't promise that I'm going to do so great, but when I actually use this as my gaming laptop, which I will obviously shortly, I will be turning down a few settings because I need to be locked in at 60. Especially I'm used to the 100 frames on the Predator. I'm getting a couple kills with the trackpad. Yeah, and I mean look at this. Just look at this. These graphics are incredible. And at 4K, I love my 3440 by 1440 monitor, but man, at 4K this thing really looks amazing. Oh, can't hit anyone. Really? Oh, I nicked him, yeah. And I killed him. This really looks fantastic. There is an absolute difference between my IPS Predator 34 and this. I can see it. It's clear as day. And you know, 4K is actually really a lot more demanding than ultra wide. I mean, ultra wide looks great too. I came from a TN panel with everyone's dying here. I came from a TN panel, the ASUS ROG Swift, and that was a great monitor, 1440p monitor, 144 hertz, and that was a great monitor. But again, I could never go back from ultra wide now, and even if 4K has its positives, I would be hard pressed to go back from there. Alright, so they're storming me at the moment, but let's see. We're running at 99% GPU, which is good. The frequency has been bouncing around 16. Oh, I gotta get out of there. In the high 16s. The team really just doesn't wanna. Oh, this is trouble. Better fall back. Since I have 5 health. high 16s. The frequency is stayed about 5,000 on the memory. And CPU heat is hovering around 81 at 41% usage. Oh god, getting hammered here. So yeah, that's the early part of Battlefield 1. You can see this is a really well optimized game, because you'll see as we go through. I mean, I was in the 50 to 60 range, which is just, I mean, that's amazing. At 4K on a laptop, that's incredible. So I mean, it's been really impressive. Well optimized games compared to some of the other games we're going to be seeing, but even so, this is you can see it looks good, and you know, it's running well. I'll still have to turn down a couple things, but very impressive. Alright, so like and subscribe. I'll be putting up a lot more videos, testing it out, testing the heat, throttling, anything like that over the next couple days. And I'll catch you in the next couple videos.